Hello, this is our How to Draw Still Life page, and we're going to be practicing using crayon. So the first thing we're going to do is follow these steps to create a still life. A still life are objects that an artist sets out to draw or paint that can't get up and walk away. And in this case, it's a bowl of fruit. So I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to follow all 6 steps using pencil first. That way we can erase if we make a mistake. So the first step is to draw this bowl. We're going to draw it down here in this rectangle. So I'm going to draw, it looks like a curved line, almost like a big smile line. Now I don't want to draw this bowl too high in the picture, or I won't have space for all the fruit that comes out of the bowl. And then I'm going to draw this curved line that's at the top. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to draw some grapes. So they're just small circles. You start with circles that you only see part of them, not all of them, and then you just keep adding. Now you don't have to count and do that exact same amount of circles. I'm okay if you just kind of guess how many circles are there. So then we've got some cherries over here. So there's one cherry where you can't see all of it, another one behind, and then we have one up front here. And then they have stems. Okay, so now I'm going to scoot up and zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so now if you look at the gap here, my gap is much bigger, but that's okay. Spacing and things like that, that's how we learn. So the next thing are some, looks like orange slices, but we are going to start with the outermost curved line. So we're going to start, I'm going to draw a big curved line here. I'm trying to kind of fill up this space here a little bit. And then there's another curved line here. Okay, now since my orange slices don't reach my grapes, I'm going to add more grapes. I'm the artist, I can make some adjustments. Okay, so then if you look, there's a thin space here, so you draw another curved line that's inside the first curved line, and then you draw these like curved triangle shapes. Now this can get a little tricky. I don't want you to be too hard on yourself. You just do the best that you can. Okay, and so now we've got an apple back here. So I'm going to add an apple. It's a bumpy line, 2 bumps. Nice and big apple. Got a stem and a leaf. And these look like watermelon slices, which are just like the tops of a triangle. All right. So now I have my bowl of fruit. I can add the little seeds for the watermelon. And so now we're going to use crayon to practice coloring in. And I'd like to see if you could outline heavy and color in lightly. So I'm going to start with my grapes, and I'm going to make them purple grapes. And so I'm just going to try to go around my pencil, around these circles on top of my pencil, pressing hard without breaking the crayon, going over the top of my pencil, tracing it almost like I'm tracing with Sharpie, but this time I'm using crayon. And then I'm just going to use a light pressure to fill in the purple inside these circles. Then I'm going to do the watermelon. So I'm going to press hard on the seeds and the outline, and then I'll lightly fill in. Now if you can't do 2 pressures, push hard and light, that's okay. I just want you to try. I want you to color this in nice and neat. So now I need red, cherries. And I think I'll do a green apple. All right, and then I just want to do the stems on the cherries and the apple, and then I'll be finished. All right, and then when you have completed this page, and you've colored nice and neat, you've drawn a nice big still life, I would like you to bring it to me so I can stamp at the top. And this, you have finished your still life drawing, practicing crayon.